Okay, so there's a lot of drama now between the Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion beef, right? So now they're saying that Nicki Minaj fans doxed her mother's gravesite. And the original reports were that, they had tampered with it, but luckily we got some new information that says something different.
Oh, give it to me.
Okay, so according to TMZ, they confirmed that the Texas cemetery where Holly Thomas, which is Meg Thee Stallion's mom, is buried, the site has been unharmed, but security is on high alert and they had to beef up security.
Wow.
Now, the crazy part is, so now allegedly Cardi B fans have doxed Nicki Minaj's father's grave.
Come on, y'all. For what?
Exactly. So
these people don't even know y'all.
Yeah, none of these people know y'all or are in the rap beef. Like, they taking this too far. I don't know why this is the new cool thing to do. Like, I hope this is not something we continue to do, and I don't know.
Let's not trend on this, please.
Exactly. And I wonder if it's kind of like an offshoot of, like, how they be like smoking on packs, smoking on this person, smoking on that person, and like talk about disrespecting the dead. It seems like this is another evolution of that, and like making it super cool to like disrespect dead people who don't have nothing to do with what y'all going through.
This is disturbing. I don't even know what to say about this, but it's disturbing to think that people would take rap. Y'all do know they get paid to rap.
Exactly. And half the time, you don't even know if the beef is real. This beef is real. But half the time, you don't even know if the beef is real or not. So you jumping in, doing something silly like this. I ain't that much of a fan of nobody.
Me either. That's so disrespectful.
And so now the crazy part about all of this is there's kind of an industry rumor bubbling that the original story, because the original story, if I'm not mistaken, it was basically about Meg Thee Stallion's mother grave being like somebody had did something to it, right? Well, people are saying that maybe that story was a publicity stunt in order to drum up positive press. So,
like sympathy, get sympathy,
and to make Nicki look even worse
because her mother's passed away, and that's a huge part of her story. She talks about her mother being gone and how her life changed. So having that happen, that's still.
It sounds evil, but Joe Budden commented on this in a Twitter space where he commented on it, and like I said, I had already been hearing this theory, and then he came back and was like, "This is what he believes, allegedly." So look, check this out.
Okay.
Another reason that I'm not mad at the lying on your dead mama line. I believe that is a Meg publicist somewhere pushing these stories about upping the security at my grave and people are coming here to sabotage it. I think that's a real nasty PR trick. I think that is real nasty.
How do you know when something's a PR trick versus when it's not?
All these years of experience, Jay. Brave. And people are coming here to sap Jay. I could see through the publicist stories like glass.
That's dirty work if that's true.
That's real.
That's the dirtiest work. Like, that's dirty work. On both sides. Like,
Go ahead.
I don't even know, because it seems like that's some it's one thing. I wonder if she was involved in that decision. If it did happen, let's say it's true. If she was involved in that, do you leave her out of it? Because I would hope that you, even if you could score some extra internet points, would not want to use your mother in the ploy to hit back.
So, can we just dig a little deeper? First of all, we got these beautiful, talented Black women with opportunities that some of us will never, ever get. Some people have talent. Some people probably have more talent, but won't see these opportunities, won't see this kind of money, won't see this kind of publicity, won't see this kind of lifestyle. And then here are women that could be pioneers and really champion the movement, like some of the queens in the past, Queen Latifah, Eve, MC Light, you know what I'm saying, that didn't do all these things. But here are these beautiful young women with really ugly, nasty spirits and motives. And if these are the ploys that their teams are coming up with, throw all of them away.
Facts.
Throw them all away. All of them. Because y'all just continuing to set us back. Y'all fighting amongst each other. Y'all at the top, and y'all continue to fight amongst each other. To what end?
And now it seems like the name of the game is if they go low, we go lower. It's like there's no such thing as taking the high road. And
there is no more high road.
Like the road is
the high road.
There's no more road no more. We're in hell at this point. We're going straight to the pit of that bitch. We going all the way down. You want to go there? We going there.
We riding to Hades. Like,
yeah, so I mean, I would hope that if your publicist brought this idea to you, that they would know damn well you wouldn't go for it. And
let's hope.
And then if they did it with outside of her, then I mean that's even worse. They just goes to show with their mind is like you said, that means that you should definitely get rid of all of them. But either way, it's a dirty move. And I mean,
because people still got to get paid.
And like we was talking about this before, it's like I don't believe nothing anymore.
You can't.
It's me nothing
because we don't know. Man,
you're better off not believing it than believing it at this point.
And then you got fans, they all in a huff. Exactly. You reading it, I know you've read some of the comments. You might not, because you don't be fooling with that stuff. I've read some of the comments, and now you got people going back and forth. I can tell who the Nicki fans are. I can tell who the Megan fans are. And you got people beefing that don't know each other over something that might not even be real.
Exactly. But that's all a part of the marketing game. And the crazy part about it is no matter how dirty it gets, the way that the system is structured, everybody, even though that on integrity level, everyone loses, on a monetary level, everyone wins. And that's the problem because we put integrity below the monetary game. Because like you said, now that now that there is friction in the comments, now that people are arguing, now that people are going back and forth, the two most important things on everyone's mind is Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. So it's a win in their book.
And who's gonna do what next? What's she gonna say next? What is she gonna release another disc? What's gonna be on the video? Is it gonna be another album? It's like you said, it's all a ploy. Whether it's real or not, it's got people riled up, but it doesn't matter. Like, there's no integrity. You're not concerned about how you're going to look. One of these young women has a child already under fire, but like your child's going to be able to go back and look at this one day, just like any of us with kids, able to go back and look at our best and worst moments. But to actually perpetuate the negativity intentionally, that's too far gone.
So, yeah, I don't know if it's a hoax or not. I can't call it. Maybe we'll get some more information. But again, we don't know. It's
I've never heard Joe Budden speak like this before.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. He does not.
Get a man. I'm trying to get a man to look crazy.
I will say that he will. Well, he's always he's the type of guy that rallies against the machine, where at least that's kind of something that he's been known for. So he would try to spy out the plays, and because, like he said, he has that background information from being behind the scenes and understanding how radio works, entertainment works, the labels work, music works, and this whole like nasty side of the business, he could kind of see it coming. And like I said, my feelers, my ability to see through it has gotten better over the years, because I used to just take it at face value, and now I know.
You just don't know.
It's not even.
Don't know.
I would like if you told me tomorrow that Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion sat down and had a meeting about the rollout of these songs before Meg. Like, I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That'd be like, oh yeah, that makes perfect.
And y'all all mad and hyped up and desecrating people's burial places. Or not, but just the idea of that within itself is just so nasty and so it's dark.
Exactly, and that was the original story. Was that her grave said I got desecrated, and then TMZ called
TMZ involved.
TMZ actually called, and another blogger I know whose story I got this from. While I originally saw it, she's very big in our city. Her name is Milagro. Her platform is called Mob Radio.
Okay.
She's from Houston. I love her stuff. She's an amazing journalist. And I think she actually contacted the Pearland, because it's city of Pearland, which is right next to Houston, where it's a city that she's buried in, and they called them and they confirmed that nothing had happened, but they were on high alert or beefing up security, whatever that means. But yeah, so unfortunately...
Right, go back to that. How do you beef up security at us?
I guess we just look a little harder. Nobody.
I'm not trying to make light of this.
Thank God there's not a Thank God there's not a viral video of somebody digging up, stepping on, moonwalk
through this, y'all.
On her mother's gravesite. Thank God for the small miracles. You know what I'm saying? At least they ain't take if it is fake, at least they ain't take the goddamn fake story that far. Let's pay somebody to go TikTok on the grave. But so, like I said, and then now Nicki's father's grave, has been doxxed, and it's just dirty. It's just dirty work, grimy. Like as a culture.
That takes all the humor out of it.
It really does. It's just like, they go low, they go lower. Like, or whatever. So, rest in peace to everybody.
Please.
And let's just do better as a people.
As a people.
As a unit.